I'm kind of pitching myself here as somebody who's an experienced investor, but always, I'm definitely new to this business as well. I just want to speak about this product and just how much, it has really helped me, propel myself, get better with talking with sellers, actually be able to close a deal. My strategies right now have been primarily direct mail, cold calling, and cold texting. And I've found a lot of success with Real Estate IQ, especially being able to get in front of customers, have engaging conversations. And of course, I'm hoping to use all of that to build my own business and eventually retire off.
Excited to be here, and I want to say a big thank you to Real Estate IQ. They have the absolute top leads in the industry and just make investing effortless for all of us as real estate investors here in Texas and obviously everywhere else that they're focused. And I'm proud to be associated with Real Estate IQ. Love what you guys do and love how you all help investors so that we can focus on the thing that makes us the most money, which is the job of real estate investing.
I wanted to jump on this morning and give a shout out to Real Estate IQ. I began my journey with them a few years ago, just using some of the more basic products, the off-market leads. And since then, growing and visiting and talking with not only Steve, but other people who are involved with Real Estate IQ, I've had the opportunity to actually not only be a client, but I also became an investor with them. And that is one of the beauties of being able to be part of Real Estate IQ, is it gives you the opportunity to grow as an investor, especially in real estate.
Okay, we're on. Thank you for joining, everybody. My computer is a little bit slow. I got my AI agent working a little bit longer than I expected. So I hope you're seeing everything okay. And again, anytime you have questions, feel free to ask either here or at our office hours on Friday. And, maybe for part of today, I can share with you a little bit of the setup that we have on Motivate Seller Outreach. In the past about 3 weeks, I have been putting together a AI powered outreach system. We still need human beings to work some of the workflow, but just trying to kind of leverage AI to help us reach the folks faster and respond faster. Because me personally, as a person, I'm always working on different projects. It's hard for me to kind of be very responsive. So maybe just kind of share with you a little bit of a prototype that we got going on. And then we'll share some deal progress, some of the deals that we were able to put under contract. Lately, things have been going really well because of the kind of optimization that we've been doing. We're able to get quite a few of contracts. I think last 7 days, or maybe more than that now, last almost 2 weeks, we got 3-4 properties under contract, and so got a couple more that we have sent out and waiting for them to sign. So we got a lot of traction. Now we need to really move the contracts. So if you're interested in any of the investment grade deals, all right, please help us. Please buy them, and or if you know anybody that's looking for those deals, we got some pretty good deals there. Okay, so let's get started. I had an intention also to share some educational information today, but I literally just got off the phone with a motivated seller. So we'll see. Let's see if we can kind of wing something. Always have some material prepared. But if you have questions, I think that's like always the best guidance is if you have questions, I always have content. But if we don't have questions, it's hard to come up with content. We don't know what content to share. Okay, so let's kind of go down our path of our pre-prepared content. Let's see how we do it. There we go. All right. Check out Real Estate IQ. We got weekly market updates. A lot of success stories from our clients. So, and then this session that we have is mainly for educational purposes, and we don't offer investment, financial, or legal advice. And if you have a lead and you need help working on it, you want to know what the next steps are, right? How to deal with different phases of the situation when you're working on a lead, you can leverage us, and we'll walk you through it. There's the event next Friday. We're talking about AI and real estate. How fitting. I'm actually going to be sharing with you a little bit of the AI system that we have built. It's a very primitive prototype. Just want to say that it's just working, right? It's an MVP, minimal viable product. Okay, so a couple of market updates. Inflation has hit. We have the Iran war that is, driving up oil prices, and also driving up, all kinds of consumer products. Right, inflation has gone up hugely, and the interest rate on home loans has also risen. Now we're looking at. Last week we were reporting 6.5%. And I think, what that means, when I've been talking to motivated sellers is on subject to type of deals is that, hey, if you have a 5% interest rate, it's not that bad. even if you're at 6.75, it's not that much higher than the ongoing rate, mortgage rate right now. So it will still be attractive to sub-2 investors. And that's one of the things that I will share with the motivated sellers. And the mortgage rate have spiked after the April consumer index report. And we're looking at 3.8% annually. So Texas has shifted to more of a neutral market. Anecdotally, we have motivated sellers that try to sell in the market, but they are moving very slowly, especially if they're in a distressed situation. If they need to sell in like 30 days, 60 days, and if the inventory is not moving, right, there's not a lot of interest on their property, it actually turns into opportunity for us investors. And so a softening of the market makes it really easy, much easier for us to acquire deals. And then obviously the selling of the properties, right? You gotta have the right channel too. And so those are the things that you want to be very, very mindful of. So good opportunities. Inventory has jumped 7.4% from last year, and the homes are taking longer to sell, stretching to 112 days. That's a good figure to know. I always share that with the motivated sellers too. Like if it takes almost 120 days, right, about 4 months from start to finish, time to close, and the foreclosure is in, let's say, 60 days. You can't expect to sell it fast enough before the foreclosure auction. You need more time, or you work with investors that can close fast. So that's a very powerful information to share. And the rent is set to grow. The Texas Real Estate Research Center has reported that Houston and San Antonio are seeing industrial rent growth of 3.4%. And Austin, on the other hand, is going to be seeing a little bit lower in the segment. And Class A plus properties in the DFW and Houston area are expecting, over 2% of rental growth. And by the way, the average interest rate for a 30-year fixed mortgage right now is at 6.57%. Okay, that's the kind of the weekly number to remember. 6.57. A couple of deal progress. We already kind of shared this deal. We're pretty much finished. Down to the final punch list. So just want to show you the before and after. I got some new photos here. That's pretty much ready. So the exit, we were talking about potentially, we were thinking about exiting through a sale. So basically flip it. But the numbers when it comes to refi also looks quite good. So we're going to explore the refinance as well. Okay, here we have Jacinto. Okay, some deal progress. So last week I was saying, hey, expect more progress photos from this particular deal. And these are the newer progress photos. We are, let me pull up Tamla, our GC partner, and what she is saying about these properties. Okay, she's saying that the old wall heater has been taken out and the wall is framed in. So what we're talking about, it's here. The house actually has a lot of light, a lot of windows. And so we just need to clean it up and brighten it up. Come on. Okay, here we have old wall heater has been taken out, and the wall is framed in. The windows have been framed in and covered. So that was our previous photo. This photo, there's a little more stuff going on. The wall making the third bedroom has been framed, sheetrocked, and textured. New flooring is being installed. You can kind of see the new flooring is being installed right now on the rightmost photo. We're gonna put some luxury vinyl floor there. New flooring is being installed on the fourth bedroom, and then appliances have been delivered. Both baths have been prepared for new tub shower surrounds. Next step is to paint and kitchen counters. We're gonna replace the countertop with granite, and then that's gonna really freshen up the kitchen. And then after we paint, you're gonna see a huge kind of visual transformation of the property. Okay, some additional photos here. Okay, featured deals. Okay, what deals we got? We have in the Dallas area, we have a sub 2 in Lil Elm. So, if Lil Elm is your area, what's interesting about this house is, really low mortgage rate. Like quite a few of these sub 2 deals that we got under contract have very low interest rates. Man, the computer is lagging so much. Gee. Okay, we have a Lancaster. That's a short sale, so it's not ready. Houston. Houston, Huntsville. We're about to clear title, and we're set to close here on this deal. So I don't know if anybody can see me well or hear me well now. Maybe this will have a very light experience here. I apologize. Okay. We're back. Thank you, Catherine, for playing music and continue to run this. Let me kind of finish sharing the deals that we have. I have to pull that up again. At least finish it with our presentation, right? So today's lesson is don't let your computer have too much stuff going on during StreamYard presentation. It hogs all the resources and we froze. Okay. Let's see, where are we? Okay, we got this under contract, 5.25%. Got this under contract, 3.125. Conroe, it's either a short sale. I think it's gonna be more of a short sale to make this deal work. It will be hard to do a subject to. This one, really good area, low interest rate. This is gonna move fast. Then I have, and then we have Austin area. We got Elgin property, and then Tampa 3.25%. So, a lot of traction in the deals area. And we have a deal accelerator program, deal partners program, so you can learn more about it. Let's see. Do we have any questions from the audience? I feel like, if we end the presentation here, I want to have some concrete content we can share. Let me pull up what we're doing here, which is the pre-foreclosure gold mine. Which I think is a really good class. I can't find the most updated version. Well, I think maybe what we can do is I guess it's we're at the half-hour mark. We can end it here, and what we're gonna do is have more one-on-ones during our office hours. Again, apologize for the technical difficulty. Good job, Casey, for reacting quickly and cutting to the music. We're gonna have more content prepared for you in the future weeks, and until then, we'll see each other potentially tomorrow live. Come with questions or leads and deals, and we'll analyze them together. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day.